2018 BMW M5. Do you even know what you're dealing with here? If you think this is some basic luxury boat, you're about to get shaken. The BMW M5 is one bad Bavarian. It looks like a mid-level bureaucrat of a car, but it flings itself at the horizon like a madman drawn by some larger cosmic, magnetic nihilism. It's a practical family sedan that trips a hole in space-time, throttling up to 200 km/h, double our usual speed limit, in 11 seconds. It's big and heavy enough to have a gravity of its own. From far and wide, BMW's M5 has always drawn speed freaks into its orbit. Expectations are running high. A new M5 is kind of big deal, a fact that is admittedly hard to understand if you're not yourself a speed freak. Honestly, it's an expensive habit and you should avoid it if possible. Take up something more sensible, such as gambling. M Division's new heavy hitter will end up gracing the covers of all the glossy car magazines in your local grocery store. It and the other great performance sedans of this world, namely those from AMG's archrival, promise deranged supercar speed to otherwise sensible, responsible people. These cars embody the idea that all fun need not end when you turn 35, they're a semi-respectable way to channel midlife angst about getting old. At a time when having it all means making the best possible compromise, these cars have it all. At best, they can make a mundane trip to the grocery store feel like a roller coaster ride. At worst, a car such as this is a wildly expensive bad decision. In the case of the 2018 M5, the price has jumped up $10,000 since last year, bringing it to $113,300. Eek! While the M5 was once the benchmark, this sixth iteration has something to prove. Its predecessor didn't quite live up to our expectations. On this sunny Saturday in southern Portugal, the local police seem to have taken the day off. The towns around Sintra are empty. The day before was a national holiday and this morning the whole country has apparently slept in. We've got the streets to ourselves. On the steering wheel are two red buttons, M1 and M2, that let you create two favorite setups from the myriad of available adjustments to suspension, steering and drivetrain. The red buttons are among the many small race-wide flourishes on the M5, along with blacked-out 20-inch wheels, quad exhaust pipes with a switchable loud mode, a bare carbon fiber roof and a subtle spoiler on the trunk that's as slight as a teenage mustache. Over the winding roads that creep through the fairy retail forest to the west of Sintra, the M5 proves it's not just a one-trick pony. It's very fast, yes, but it offers more. That was the old car's problem. It had 560 horsepower. It, too, was fast, but that speed didn't often translate into fun. It felt clunky and brutish, heavy and lacking finesse, a bit of a blunt instrument. In the past, when the road was slippery, of course, the car was controllable, but you had the stability control blinking all the time, says Frank Van Meel, head of BMW M. It was edgy.
Thank you.